He's got the whole earth in his hands. He's got the whole earth in his hands. He's got the whole earth in his hands. And he wants us to keep it clean. Oh, hey, you're here already. Guess what I've been doing? Let's go sit under a tree on this beautiful day and have some Sunday school. What do you say? Isn't it a beautiful day today? It's just beautiful. And you know what? This is the day that the Lord has made, which reminds me of a song. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Oh, what a beautiful day. It just makes me think of God and what all He's given us. Look at this. And most important, today, I'm so excited. It's our favorite emotion we're talking about today. And what a perfect day to talk about joy. Yes, I didn't even bring the others. I just brought joy because this is my favorite. Now, I sure am feeling it today. I hope you are. And the song I want to sing this morning is one of Miss Jana's songs, so you know what that means. We're going to have to stand up. And it's an echo song, which means that you're going to have to echo Miss Jana, and I will show you the motions. We've done it before. I think you'll recognize it. So, everybody get ready to stand up. our video this morning that, you know, we've got the link to it listed down there with our Deep Blue friends. Today they're out in their community, kind of like I'm out in our community. It just happens to be at our church, but our church is right smack in the middle of our community, isn't it? Anyway, they're out in their community with the mayor, Mayor Taylor, and they're going to help her. And she has a project for them, which is to pick up trash, kind of like I was doing. But let me just tell you, there's a lot more trash in their community because evidently they didn't have a clean and green club like we do. But anyway, so they even were looking around and saying, oh my goodness, how in the world are we going to do this? We're just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and we're children. And that's what reminded them of the Bible story for today, which I'll let you watch, and rather than tell you about it. So anyway, it reminded me though, what I'd rather do is talk about how just one person or a little person can do good for their community. So I can and you can. And it reminds me of another Miss Janice song. Do you remember just a penny? Now a penny can't buy much, can it? It can't. But if we all have a penny, after a while we can do some good. And a dollar in my shoe, you remember that? You remember that song? Let's do it because it just reminds me of that song, and you know, I love to sing songs. Here we go. Are you ready? Do you have that penny in your pocket? Do you have that dollar in your shoe? Oh, it's such a joyful day. I just love this feeling joy. After you watch your movie today, remember it's down below. There's also some worksheets that you can download and print out. And remember that if you don't have a printer, we can do that for you and mail them to you, or we can have them on the table out here and you can come by and pick them up if you need an outing. And we'll be happy to do that for you. But there's a coloring sheet that you can do. There's another sheet that has to do with alphabet and making up words that start with each letter. And there's a game that I made that I found, and I'm pretty excited about it. You know, when I was a girl, one of my favorite things to do, I did it when I was a big girl, and I did it when I was in college, and I did it when I was an adult, and when I was teaching preschool. As a matter of fact, I used to be so good at it that my class could go out with me. And I would look through the clovers, and do you know what I would do? I would find everyone a 4-leaf clover. Not a 3-leaf clover, but a 4-leaf clover, and I'd give it to all of my class so they would have good luck to take home with them. When I was a little girl and I didn't have a class, I would take them and I would flatten them out in a book and close the book so they would get dry. And I still have that book at home with hundreds of 4-leaf clovers in it. Boy, that's one of my favorite things to do, and it sure brings me joy. As a matter of fact, just being outside brings me joy. So, I found a summer bingo game. And you can do it yourself. You can each print out a sheet if you have more than one child at your house. You can do it with your family. Anyway, you can go outside and see if you can find these things that are printed on here and have a bingo game. And just to get outside and see what you see. There might be some things that you don't notice before, and now you notice. And for those of you that are particularly creative, I also have one that you can download and print out that doesn't have anything in it. It's blank, and you can go outside and look around with really great big eyes and find some different things around, and then give it to a family member and see if they can play the bingo game. Wouldn't that be fun? Anyway, you can do it however you want, but I just know that it just brings me joy to be outside, and I hope it does you too. May there always be sunshine. May there always be blue sky. May there always be children. May there always be you. May there always be stories. May there always be music. May there always be churches that we can go to. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye, so give a smile and wink your eye. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, friends. Have a good week and get outside and enjoy God's world.